Okay, fight fans, fight fiends, welcome back to Manny's Thoughts. I, of course, Manny MTL or Manny Montreal. Make sure to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and obviously thefightcity.com. As usual, I'll give you guys my thoughts on what's going down in the world of combat sports. Let's get started. First off, this weekend was a terrific weekend of fights, but more precisely, Saturday night was boxing night because I had two screens going. On one side, Mayorga Mosley, and on the other, Santa Cruz and Mares. Just a fantastic night for boxing heads. A couple small differences, however, just great boxing on both cards. So if you didn't get a chance to watch both or just one of them, make sure you catch up because you missed out on something. First off, both undercards were very solid and delivered as promised. Now the main event for Mayorga Mosley, we got exactly what we thought we would get. A little bit of controversy, Mayorga calling him on and taking some free shots, then pointing to his nuts. His wife fighting some fans in the crowd, even a controversial KO/low blow. Now, cap that off with Mosley calling out Juan Manuel Marquez. Perfect night of pay-per-view, except for over here on ESPN, live and free, thanks to PBC. We've got their very first Mexican-style LA card. It was for the King of LA, Abner Mares, Leo Santa Cruz. Now, first off, like I said, the undercard was solid. Very beautiful undercard. For all the people that have complained about PBC cards being weak, this was a clear example that they're trying, folks. Last but not least, the main event. The main event was just off the chain. Just a terrific war. If you missed out on that, definitely go and catch up. Again, that one's going to be easier to find on the internet because it was live and free. Now, that leads me to what's going on in the Fight City this week. Now, on thefightcity.com, obviously, on the daily, we got fresh stories and posts. However, I also want you guys to check out, more than likely this week at some point, we're going to have an exclusive interview with Dylan Carmen, who's going to be fighting and defending his heavyweight Canadian title in just under 2 weeks. And, also, make sure you check it out because we're going to have, obviously, some Lemieux Triple G coverage coming soon. We have some more videos put up on the YouTube channel. So, obviously, we're going to get rolling again. As we all know, the boxing and MMA is going to start gearing up again in September. And there's going to be no stopping all the way until Christmas. So, make sure you stay tuned to thefightcity.com. We are going to be on top of it all. Now, also in the news, I just want to give a quick shout out / congratulations. H2O MMA, previously in St. Henry on Lenoir Street, is now moving to Villemard on Monk Street. Yes, this is terrific news, especially for me and maybe my closest fans, because, well, hell, that's a 10-minute run. It's my neck of the woods, and I'm super pleased that these guys are around. Fantastic gym, fantastic coaches. In the last couple years, they've been making waves and getting some recognition. However, I happen to know that they've been in St. Henry since the 2000s, maybe even earlier. Just a fantastic gym, and, you know, guys that are truly interested and have their hearts centered on mixed martial arts. It's not necessarily about becoming famous or, you know, there's a large bunch of people that go there to stay healthy, and proof of that is they just expanded to 9,000 square feet on Monk Street. It is just a walk away from 2 metro stations. You can either walk from Jolicoeur Metro or from Monk Metro. It's near the corner of Monk and Jolicoeur Street. Just fantastic stuff. In the summer, it's going to be great. They got Newman Hill right behind them. It's really good stuff. Looking forward to going there myself, maybe getting some video and interviews for you guys. H2O MMA, now going to be residing at 6045 Boulevard Monk in Villemard. Great news for the southwest of the island. Fantastic news. So that leads me to what's going on this weekend for us to watch. And obviously, as usual, there's going to be plenty, so I'm just going to slim it down and give you a couple choice things. First off, Friday, the 4th of September, go to the Fight Network. It's LA Fight Club. Golden Boy presents a great night of fights. These guys will put on kids making their pro debuts, guys having their second or third fights. The undercards are just magnificent to watch. Make sure you go tune in to the Fight Network on Friday night for LA Fight Club from Golden Boy. Little note, my boy Diego De La Hoya, this kid I've been talking about since basically he got started. He's a distant relative of Oscar De La Hoya. He's going to be fighting for a WBC youth belt. Look out for that kid Friday night, this Friday night. Now that leads me Saturday. I just want to make another quick mention. The WBA light heavyweight belt is going to be on the line. Jurgen Brahmer is fighting somebody. Don't really know who. It's been a year now that I've noticed Jurgen Brahmer's been holding the third or fourth position in the rankings in the light heavyweight division. So I started paying attention to him and wanted to see what his career was about, or, you know, what kind of opponents he's faced. And the truth is, he doesn't step out the door from Germany. And I don't know what he's doing on the rankings. Personally, in the beginning, I was really interested because he seemed like some sort of animal. But now the idea that he has no intention to leave Germany and to just continue fighting club fighters makes me wonder what kind of fighter he is. Jurgen Brahmer, you're on notice. I want you to do something big. We got plenty of light heavyweights here in Montreal. Either you come to us or we'll come to you. Now, next up, Saturday night, UFC 191. It's pay-per-view / free again. If you watch on Fight Pass at 7 p.m., you can obviously catch that all the way until 10 p.m. And if not, go to TSN or Fox from 8 to 10 p.m. You'll be able to watch the prelims at least. Now, it is a pay-per-view, but it's a decent pay-per-view. It's something worth paying for. First off, I want to point out Paige Van Zandt. She's on the card. She's fighting Alex Chambers. It's going to be a decent fight. Plus, the chick's a cutie. Next up, you got Jimmy Manuwa. He's fighting Anthony Rumble Johnson. That just smells knockout. And then, top that off, you want to go old school. You want to feel good about, you know, having watched fights in the 90s. Frank Mir versus Arlovsky. It's going down. You gotta pay for it, but it's worth it. Last but not least, the main event. The most underrated dude in combat sports. The champ, Demetrius Johnson, is going to be fighting John Dodson again. This is a rematch of their previous fight, and to be honest, Dodson's the dude that would give him the most trouble because he's the most similar to him, but not the same. Demetrius Johnson is on a league of his own. He is a monster in his own right, and to be honest, it bothers me so much that this guy is overlooked by the vast majority of fans. I get it, he's 135 pounds. You guys don't like watching the little dudes in the big cage. But this guy is a phenom, and he deserves your love and respect. So that's it for me this week. Make sure you tune into my other shows. Check out my YouTube channel. Check out thefightcity.com and check out their YouTube channel. That's it for me this week. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys next week.